when you realize nothing is lacking, the whole world belongs to you. The quieter you become, the more you can hear. To know yourself is to forget yourself. To forget yourself is to be enlightened by all things. Before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. To a mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. Let go or be dragged. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. To follow the path, look to the Master. Follow the Master, walk with the Master, see through the Master, become the Master. If you want to fly, give up everything that weighs you down. The moon's reflection cannot be broken, even in a pond with ripples. Do not be afraid of going slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. To set up what you like against what you dislike is the disease of the mind. Empty your mind, be formless, shapeless like water. A fool sees himself as another, but a wise man sees others as himself. Speak only if it improves upon the silence. Sitting quietly, doing nothing, spring comes, and the grass grows by itself. Let the heart and mind be empty. Abide in the middle way. Not thinking about anything is Zen. Once you know this, walking, sitting, or lying down, everything you do is Zen. To know and not to do is not yet to know. Even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise. In the beginner's mind there are many possibilities. In the expert's mind there are few. When walking, walk. When eating, eat. The moon does not think to be reflected, nor does the water think to reflect. If your mind isn't clouded by unnecessary things, then this is the best season of your life. Before thinking about right and wrong, ask whether your thinking is right or wrong. You cannot travel the path until you have become the path itself. Be master of mind rather than mastered by mind. If you want the truth to stand clear before you, never be for or against. A mind full of questions can't learn. A mind full of answers can't hear. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. One day, you will wake up and there won't be any more time to do the things you've always wanted. Do it now. Silence is the true language of Zen. Live in the present. Launch yourself on every wave. Find eternity in each moment. Your actions are your only true belongings. Before the rain stops, before the flowers of friendship faded, I meant to ask you to stay. To study Buddhism is to study ourselves. To study ourselves is to forget ourselves. The moon follows us as we walk, and the years follow us like an old shadow. When you get to the top of the mountain, keep climbing. Walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet. Time is too slow for those who wait, too swift for those who fear, too long for those who grieve, too short for those who rejoice, but for those who love, time is eternity. To understand everything is to forgive everything. To see nothing is to perceive the way, and to understand nothing is to know the Dharma, because seeing is neither seeing nor not seeing, and because understanding is neither understanding nor not understanding. If you understand, things are just as they are. If you do not understand, things are just as they are. To see a world in a grain of sand and heaven in a wildflower, hold infinity in the palm of your hand and eternity in an hour. Let go of your mind and then be mindful. Close your ears and listen. A flower falls, even though we love it, and a weed grows, even though we do not love it. The heart is like a garden. It can grow compassion or fear, resentment or love. What seeds will you plant there? To be enlightened is to be intimate with all things. The more you know, the less you understand. If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. Infinite gratitude toward all things past, infinite service to all things present, infinite responsibility to all things future. If your mind is empty, it is always ready for anything. It is open to everything. Do not follow the ideas of others, but learn to listen to the voice within yourself. Water which is too pure has no fish. No snowflake ever falls in the wrong place. What was never lost can never be found. Do not be concerned with the faults of other persons. Do not see others' faults with a hateful mind. less you want, the richer you are. To be free from all distinction and dualism is the goal. The sky does not need to tell us that it is vast. Every moment is the manifestation of the ultimate reality. You are the sky. Everything else, it's just the weather. You should rather be grateful for the weeds you have in your mind, because eventually they will enrich your practice. An inch of time is an inch of gold, but you can't buy that inch of time with an inch of gold. Silence is sometimes the best answer. When you realize how perfect everything is, you will tilt your head back and laugh at the sky. Your original nature is not something that needs to be fabricated. Let go of what has passed. Let go of what may come. Let go of what is happening now. Don't try to figure anything out. Don't try to make anything happen. Relax right now and rest. Do not think you will necessarily be aware of your own enlightenment. Don't be a Buddhist, be a Buddha. Your practice should be strengthened by the difficult situations you encounter, just as a bonfire in a strong wind is not blown out, but blazes even brighter. Not engaging in ignorance is wisdom. To live a pure, unselfish life, one must count nothing as one's own in the midst of abundance. Zen is not to be found in the heart of the sun, but rather in the grass at our feet. There is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. When you meet someone, do not greet them with your words. Greet them with your heart. Understanding is not intellectual, and it is not a matter of learning. No thought, no reflection, no analysis, no cultivation, no intention. Let it settle itself. The fundamental delusion of humanity is to suppose that I am here and you are out there. What is the sound of one hand clapping? When you meet someone, treat the person as if they were in front of you, and not as if you think you know them already. You should study not only that you become a mother when your child is born, but also that you become a child. The moon has no intention to cast its reflection, and the water has no mind to retain the moon's reflection. When hungry, eat your rice. When tired, close your eyes. Fools may laugh at me, but wise men will know what I mean. Zen is not some kind of excitement, but concentration on our usual everyday routine. Before thought arises, who are you? When you are deluded and full of doubt, even 1,000 books of scripture are not enough. when you have realized understanding, even one word is too much. Only a person who has passed through the gateless gate can really preach Buddhism. A monk asked, "Is there anything more miraculous than the wonders of nature?" The master replied, "Yes, your awareness of the wonders of nature." To be free from convention is not to spurn it, but not to be deceived by it. Seek not to follow in the footsteps of the wise, seek what they sought. In the sky, there is no distinction of east and west. People create distinctions out of their own minds, and then believe them to be true. The mind is everything. What you think you become. If you want to understand the causes that existed in the past, look at the results as they are manifested in the present. And if you want to understand what results will be manifested in the future, look at the causes that exist in the present. The only Zen you find on tops of mountains is the Zen you bring up there. The ego is like a clever monkey, which can do anything except see the self. Zen is not some fancy, special art of living. Our teaching is just to live, always in reality, in its exact sense. The ultimate truth is beyond words. Doctrines are words. They're not the way.